We are coming up on our third anniversary. We opened the day after Thanksgiving in 2011. We have grown significantly. We just recently moved into a larger tasting room. We've added a beautiful art wall. We're about to add a bistro.
Clarksburg, California is located about 15 minutes outside of downtown Sacramento and about 20 minutes outside of Davis. It's a really beautiful drive down the Delta through the scenic Route 160. The old sugar mill is originally located in Logan, Utah, where it closed down in 1933. They brought it across the country by railroad to Clarksburg, California, where they built it in about 8 months, piece by piece, brick by brick, and it opened up here for business in 1935. It closed down in 1988, and it sat vacant for a few years before it was revamped and turned into a wine tasting facility. Currently, there's 11 wineries here at the old sugar mill.
Rendezvous is just a fun name that we came up with. Rendezvous means coming together and a fun time, and we decided we would go in that direction.
Our wine is produced right here on the premises. We've got a very large cellar in the building right behind the building that we're located in. We get all of our fruit from the Clarksburg AVA. We have found the fruit to be very high quality. We've had really good results.
And our Chardonnay is a good example of that. It grows right across the street. In 2012, it won the gold medal at the State Fair and Best of Region.
We also got Best of Region for our fortified Muscat. Then we had a number of other awards, both bronze and silver, for some of our other wines.
Clarksburg is such a small agricultural town. There's been many businesses that have started up and not done very successful over the years. The hours always change just because it's such a small community. Having a permanent established restaurant here on the property of the old sugar mill will greatly improve not just Rendezvous Winery, but all the other wineries on the property, allowing people to come out and not have to bring a packed lunch anymore. The move from Suite 102 to Suite 206 for Rendezvous was a really big deal. It took us probably about a month to get everything broken down out of our old suite that we shared with Merlot Family Winery. We were the only ones at the old sugar mill that actually shared a tasting room together. Being over in 206 now, we've almost quadrupled our size, and it allows us to do a lot more, have a lot more room, and better prepare ourselves for the big construction that's going to come in the next few months.
Once we moved from our initial space to the current space, we developed plans to put in a bistro and an art wall. This is going to become the center of the sugar mill's activity over the next 2 or 3 years between the art and the activity in the bistro.
As far as the remodeling goes, the wall was the first thing to be put in place, which is going to also house our art, which is provided by Art Obsessions, the art gallery in Truckee. We have the 2 patios now, the little one out on the front of the building and then the large one out back. Together we'll seat about 150, 180 people comfortably.
The remodeling is a slow process dependent upon the county approval, step by step. And we're in the early stages of being ready to submit the plans for the actual bistro itself, and hopefully will be started by early next year, 2015.
There's possibly food trucks out here once a week. You don't know. And
Spring and summertime. Yeah.
If they are here, you don't know what they're going to have. You don't know if it's going to be something you like. So
Right.
With the bistro, we're happy to cater to people with what they like.
It seems like the next logical step for us to take, and that is to offer food to our customers. It'll just add and enhance the overall experience in our tasting room.
And it'll also make the old sugar mill kind of a destination, whereas now people have to come taste wine and then leave to get lunch or dinner. This way they can come and stay the entire day and make a day of it. I'd like to see Rendezvous become self-sufficient and self-maintaining. It should be a fun place to come and taste wine. I don't see it growing any bigger. I see it just maintaining its character and the quality of wines that it has, and a centerpiece for the old sugar mill for a lot of time to come.